Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show today. We're just so honored that you chose to listen to us. And today we're taking a look at this. This is interesting. UC Irvine is actually cutting their MBA tuition to $99,000. That slips under the new federal loan cap. Maybe this could be a trend. We'll take a look at it in just a second, but just a reminder, anytime you hear a podcast, there's always an article right along with it. You can dive deep on the topic at thecollegeinvestor.com. You can always ask questions, get to know us. We'd love to walk you through whatever you're going through in your money journey at The College Investor. Type in those words and you'll find us on social media. All right, so UC Irvine School of Business is cutting tuition on its Flex MBA program by $30,000. Wow. And its executive MBA by $48,000 starting this fall, which is a 38% discount, by the way. The school is openly framing the move as a response to new federal graduate borrowing limits that take effect July 1st, 2026. However, this move raises even more questions than answers, doesn't it? I had a few as soon as I saw the headline. Here's why it matters. So at the new $99,000 price tag, the School of Business Flex MBA squeaks in just below the $100,000 lifetime aggregate cap on federal graduate borrowing established by the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. The school's pitch, and I quote, University of California MBA is priced within reach of government loan limits, making a world-class degree not just aspirational, but truly attainable, end quote. This is one of the first explicit examples of a business school repricing a degree around the new federal lending rules, which, by the way, the federal annual graduate loan limit, which takes effect on July 1st of this year, $20,500. The federal lifetime graduate loan cap, $100,000. The irony. Part 1. We have multiple parts of the irony here. If $99,000 is what the school now considers accessible, it raises a fair question about what the prior sticker price was actually based on. So the Flex MBA was priced at $129,000 before this cut. The school did not say what changed in its cost structure to support a 23% price drop, only that the move expands access. So it begs the question, was this all profit before? The irony part 2. The $100,000 federal cap is largely theoretical for MBA students, right? Under the new rules, graduate students can borrow only $20,500 per year. Most MBA programs run 2 years, meaning a typical Flex MBA student can access roughly $41,000 in federal student loans across the degree, which would be far short of the $99,000 price. Anyway, MBAs are classified as graduate, not professional degrees, and because of their shorter program length, they hit annual limits and never get to that full $100,000 limit. So, reality check. Students enrolling at Mirage or Marriage's UC Irvine Business School, new price will still face a roughly $58,000 funding cap that federal loans cannot cover. That gap has to come from savings, employer tuition assistance, scholarships, or even private student loans, leaving students in basically the same position as before. Here's what's next. Watch for other business schools, particularly mid-tier and regional MBA programs that compete on price, to follow this lead and reset their sticker prices around the $99,000 mark, or even lower. The schools with the most to lose are full-time MBA programs at $150,000 plus that just cannot easily justify the gap once federal financing dries up. Here's how this all connects. The College Investor has covered this new graduate loan limit closely. The Department of Education finalized the new $20,500 limit and $100,000 lifetime caps for graduate borrowing earlier this year, and confirmed that Grad Plus loans will count toward the new lifetime cap. So, roughly 1 in 4 graduate borrowers currently takes on more than the new limits allow, about $8 billion in annual borrowing, that will now have to shift to private lenders or be priced out of existence. Our analysis of how the graduate loan limits will reshape higher ed flagged exactly this kind of repricing as one likely outcome. All this talk about loans and interest rates and how expensive everything is, just another reason to check out thecollegeinvestor.com for all of the different ways outside of loans. Loans should be your last resort, paying for school. We got lots of information for you at thecollegeinvestor.com. Also, follow all the things on social media. You can drop us a line there, ask questions, all that. And we're humans. We love humans, and we love helping humans. Human to human. Human beings are great. So, anyway, just search for The College Investor, and you'll find us anywhere you are. All right, thanks again for stopping by today, and we'll talk to you again real soon.